Good morning. Sometimes when I'm looking for new content on this platform, I find plenty of AI channels. It's becoming exhausting blocking them because I just can't stand these things. They are creepy. They lack beauty. They lack a soul. So I have this feeling of uncanny valley every time I stumble upon one of these. And some of them even go, which I think it's criminal, even go to the point of stealing people's faces and people's voices. It's quite weird and criminal. I've seen people in real life making uh, disclaimers saying, look, there's been some information out there that I didn't say, so be careful with the deep fakes and whatnot. And I'm saying this is gonna end up with more control, with more bullshit, you know. Stop with the bullshit. And these channels are quite popular. There's millions of views, which I don't believe, and millions of comments, which I don't believe either. They are small comments, so they could be generated too by bots. Yeah. I've heard that there's bot farms that you can buy. People have thousands of devices connected, and you can rent their services. They will generate likes and comments, and I think that's what we are witnessing. They are pretty much ripping off, the platform. That's a consequence of monetization. I mean, this platform used to be nice some, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, but now, well, in the beginning, it used to be nice, but ever since 2016 or something, it's uh, it's becoming, toxic. You can still find honest things, but with the bots, I mean, with the AI content, it's becoming putrid. You know, making a task difficult. For people who actually want honest content. AI bots, AI generated content, deep fakes. I was walking the other day and the thought came to me. I mean, I'm not, entirely well versed, well knowledgeable about the Mandela effect, but the thought occurred to me like, what could have been this Mandela effect? Some tech guy, some, you know, trickster that got hold of the AI technology years ago before everybody else, decides to change some things here and there just to mess up with people. And it created a buzz. People claiming, oh, if they changed, something happened to that film or that the other thing and that the other. I'm like, maybe the content that's in the internet and in TV and whatnot got changed, by the deep fakes, small detail here and there. But the content that's in disc, in a copies, hard copies, though that wasn't possible to have changed. So the original that you have, similar to books, right? CDs and whatever, those are the originals. And whatever is online is prone to tampering, to doctoring. So this just shows, that the threat that represents this new paradigm, they can change anything they want with a flip of a wand. They're like the magician, the sorcerer behind the scenes, changing things at will, not just words. For instance, they can alter books very easily. They can also alter visuals with the deep fakes. It's really uncanny. Really, really weird. So that's my take, on this thing. I never, got into the bandwagon. of the Mandela effect. Anything that is related to that, I'm like skeptic immediately when people start talking. Oh, it was the CERN. They did something to reality. I'm like, yeah, that's that's designed to capture your imagination. It's not. They couldn't possibly do anything because everything they think they know is wrong. It's completely wrong. It's all based on their interpretation. It's all based on their understanding of reality. It's not reality. So you know, it's like science fiction. Everything related to CERN and all those things. It's science fiction. Anyway, I was listening to this writer and a psychoanalyst, and it's funny. It's funny because I was reading, been reading about Neoplatonism, Arivedanta, and all those things. And this psychoanalyst said the reason why people are going crazy in the West, these highly emotional, weird people that think the world is spinning around them. They think they are the main character in this story, and they don't believe in borders. They don't believe in anything. They suffer from obsessive compulsive behavior. They suffer from excessive vanity, and everything is about them. They are worshiping the ego. It's the cult of the ego. They are worshiping that which is not the self. And that's why it's going toxic. That's why it's reaching toxic levels, impossible levels of of excess, And this it's funny because she was talking exactly like Neoplatonism, you know. She was talking about like everybody since forever has been talking about the dangers of the cult of the ego. Yeah. So anyway, I think I'm gonna shut up. Have a nice day.